blammo. If you ever wanted to be Mother Truckin' Super MLG 360 No Scoping Pro at a game. Well, too bad. This ain't the place to be. Today I'm going to be trying out a new series called How to Be Kinda Good At, where I give basic and slightly advanced tips on certain games. Today we're going to be discussing a few things in Hyrule Warriors. Let's get started! So I'm going to be using one map in the adventure mode. It's the Master Quest map. And I'm recording directly on my gamepad, so I apologize for the probably poor quality. Oh well. Nope, that's not it. This one. God, it's so blurry. Focus, please. Please? It's not gonna do it. There's my head, by the way. So, the first thing you want to do is pretty much scope out a character that you like, go through story mode, get all the characters, and then go through adventure mode and get the characters there as well. I have the DLC characters. I bought them all. I'm not going to be using them at all, except maybe Twilight Midna. But you want to scope out a character that you will like. I absolutely adore Midna. She's my favorite character in the entire universe, I guess. There is another character that'd be my favorite in the entire universe, but we're not going to talk about that right now. Okay. So the first thing you want to do is just go into a map. I'm using this one because it only gives you a time limit to kill as many enemies as you want. You don't have a limit or anything. So, yeah, you can pick your music and stuff, but let's get right into it. So, the very first thing that you want to do is just get to know your combos. You know, one, and there you go. There's this one, which I don't use often because it doesn't really do much. This is the one that I use often. 1, 2, and then mash the special attack button, because look at how much damage it did to Zelda. Like this move is just absolutely, it just tears him up. So that's one thing you want to do. You want to find a combo that does a lot of damage to things. So, there's my first tip to you. Find a combo that does a bunch of damage, and stick with it. Let's see, what else? I'm kind of playing by ear. I just wanted to make a quick video and stuff, start the series, and get a playlist going, pretty much. Such incredible power. Also with certain characters, there will be a bar under that yellow special meter. They all do different things. You really just kind of have to experiment with it. I know for a fact with Midna, if you just use her special move, or a particular special move being 1, 2, 3, this one? Is this it? No, I don't think that's it. She throws them in front of her. So 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah, that one. That one will also fill up the meter, and it basically just gives her a little bit more power until that bar runs out. Another tip. Memorize your enemies. It's very Dark Souls-ish in a way. You have a few frames of invincibility when you dodge. So you want to know when to dodge your enemies and stuff, and when to use your items. Right here, as soon as he starts coming down, then use it. There you go. And then just use this combo that oh, nope, I messed up. Yeah, he's gonna get back up. Well, recording curse, I suppose. So as soon as he comes down, you want to start doing that combo that I did earlier. A little bit too soon, but it might work. There you go, there's Dodongo dead. Now, a thing that I have wanted to tell people, because a lot of people do not know, is how to run. Now, in this game, obviously, if you hold the stick in one direction, your character will eventually start running like this. However, if you hold the dodge button, you will run. I cannot tell you how much that has helped me in the future. How much it has helped me get better at this game. Because there are those moments in certain levels that are very... what's the word I'm looking for? You have to get things done as quickly as possible, and if you even mess up one thing, like, the amount of time it takes you to start dashing, you have already wasted too much time. Pretty much. In some levels, a lot can happen in that time span, so... that's just something you want to keep in mind, pretty much. Another tip that you want to be aware of on giant bosses and other playable characters that you fight, like Zelda or Sheik or Midna or Link, using the focus spirit, which is your green meter, and just letting it run out. It has a wider radius, which is good for these kind of things, but if you hit A right as the meter runs out, then it will have a much... It'll have a much less radius, but... I'm not gonna get it... Crud. But if you use it just before the meter runs out, then it'll actually automatically make their counter meter appear. So, that's what I was trying to say, but absolutely failed miserably at. Good. Something you want to hear in this stage, enemy reinforcements have arrived. Not so much in the regular game, though. I suppose one other thing that you'll want to know is, in order to do well on certain levels, you have to be a certain level. There are quite a few adventure mode maps that I just pretty much gave up on because I wasn't a high enough level, and the camera glitched out a little bit. And there you go. That's what happens when you let it run out. I get over 300. So yeah, this game does require a bit of good reflexes, I'd say. I'm going to use up both my special attacks. 39. I try to aim for 40, but you know, I'm not MLG Pro, so it's whatever. I'm just trying to be kind of good. Which is what this series is! Woo! I think that's 40. Maybe 50. Oh! Oh, 54. So yeah, that's basically all you have to do with Hyrule Warriors. The thing that bothered me in the early days of my Hyrule Warriors, is I cared too much about completing missions as soon as possible. Story mode, I'd always play on easy. That's just... You play on easy to level up your characters, play on medium to level them up more, or just go straight to hard. And once you're able to beat missions really easily on hard, then I would move on to more of the adventure mode maps. But if you start having trouble with adventure mode, much like myself with the Twilight Princess map, and I'm hoping not for the Majora's Mask, you know, what's the words I'm looking for? I really wish I knew how to do jump cuts. But you have to level up your character. For a lot of maps, you're not going to be nearly strong enough to be able to do anything, but before you know it, you'll be able to get A ranks while doing Let's Plays, I guess. Even though this isn't technically a Let's Play. But yeah, these are very basic tips. Level up your character, hold B to run, which will really help you in the long run, and do your best. Even a failure on a mission is progress, because enemies you kill will give you experience, which will allow you to level up and get stronger. So that's what I was trying to say earlier. Don't get upset, High Network Link. Don't get upset because you failed in a mission. Use that to make yourself stronger. Quite literally. So thank you for joining me in this first episode. If you watched it and liked it, do whatever you'd like to the video. I'm going to make this exactly 10 minutes since I'm so close. So, well, hopefully exactly 10 minutes, but I'm rambling. So goodbye. It's over.